In the latest episode, I've talked about how to break bad habits, so today I'm going to replace it with good habits. And I'm going to tell you guys how to build a good habit. What are good habits? So, they are some things like this. They are exercise, they are reading books, they are sleep right, improving your sleep quality, things like that. There are way more good habits to talk about. Yeah, exercising, reading book, learning something, learning a skill, sleeping right, creating contents, journaling. There's so many of them. And you can slowly build them up. You cannot build all of them at the same time, but you can slowly build up one thing, one at a time, one step at a time, okay? So again, okay, you got this, you got this. Here are the example, and I'm gonna tell you how to build a good habit. Let's get through. Go on, tell you how to build a good habit. How to blah blah blah. We already know the topic of this video, right? I don't have to write it out. Yeah, it's just really the opposite of breaking a bad habit. You know, the first step, the first thing, the first tactic to use when you're building a good habit is make it obvious. Make it obvious. I haven't researched much about this side of atomic habit. You know, okay, I broke some bad habits of mine, but I haven't really analyzed much about building my good habits. But I built some good habit like reading books every day. I read just some pages, learning something on YouTube, watching YouTube educational video. Yeah, that's kind of like a habit. And a big habit that I've built is exercising. So yeah, make it obvious. Maybe try to build an environment for good habit and linked it with the good habit. Say, you are at home and you have nothing to do, right? Maybe you should drink something, drink tea or milk or coffee, and then you start to read a book. That's the first step to start. You like coffee, right? Let's say you like coffee. You drink coffee and then you open a book and you read. Okay, I want you to repeat that 3 times, 3 days in a row, and keep repeating, keep repeating. Days become weeks, weeks become months, and then you build the habit of reading book just by seeing coffee, yeah, or seeing a book. Maybe right now you will reach the level of just when you see a book, you open it and you read it right away. Yeah, I think that's the first tactic. Maybe that's is how it works. The second tactic, uh, make it attractive. Try to link the the things you want to make it into a habit of yours with something that you really really like. Yeah, just like the previous example I provide, you like coffee and you want to build the habit of reading books, you just read books while drinking coffee, and you will see that reading books is way more attractive to you now, right? Because when you read a book, you just drink coffee when you're reading books, so you starting to like it even more. Yeah, so in conclusion, just try to find a way to make the habit that you're trying to do attractive to you. That's the second tactic. The third one. Make it easy. Yeah, and what do I mean by saying make it easy? Say you are a fat guy and you want to build a habit of exercising every day, no matter what type or what kind of exercise you do, maybe calisthenics, maybe bodybuilding, maybe running, maybe cardiovascular system, maybe cardios, maybe crossfitting, whatever. Just make it easy to do it first. You do not set up a goal, a task, or a goal that you set it up too high, like mentioning 405 in just 1 week of starting to lifting. No, you won't. You wouldn't. How do I say it? It's impossible for you to do that. Yeah, it's impossible for you to start lifting for just 1 week and you start benching 405 right away. If it does happen, then you are a superhuman. That's impossible. So yeah, make it easy. You want to build a habit, right? So you will set up some goals. Maybe you are a really obese person, a morbidly obese person, and you want to lose weight and build a habit of exercising. Set up a really small goal ahead. Get out there, walking outside, looking at the tree, looking at the sky for just 5 minutes, and you return to your room, you return to your house. Really easy. Checked. Complete this task and repeat it. And then you upgrade the difficulty. You increase the difficulty over time. And you will slowly dive into this habit of exercising really easy. Okay? Make it easy. Make it easy. Doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter how advanced, how hard the task. Oh, wait, how professional, how do I say it? Just make it easy. Just make it easy. Okay? Yeah. And make it fulfilling. I think this part is really easy when you try to build a good habit, really good habit, like reading books. Why? Ask yourself, why do I have to read book? Why do I need to read book? Why do I need to do that? Why do I have to do that? Why? What can happen? How can it change my life when I start to read books? It's really easy to find maybe 10 to 100 reasons why you should read books. It's really easy to find. Or you can just make it up, you know? Yeah. Make it fulfilling. Just like that. Find a really good and genuine reason why do you have to do it. Why do you want to build that good habit? It's really that simple. And here are the tips. I'm going to give you some tips to build it faster and easier. Tips. Yeah, the tips. And then I have this tip I've discovered along on my way, you know. Yeah. Track it. Track the GH, the good habits. Track the good habits. Find something to track your good habits. It could be a handbook, a tracker, habit tracker on a wall, maybe just like me, a whiteboard for just habit tracking. No, but I'm gonna use this on way more tasks. Find a to-do list. Okay, it's very easy. Write a to-do list. A to-do list on your phone or maybe on paper, and you just write all the tasks you want to do. Here's how you do it. You want to build the habit of exercising, and then you will add a task into your day. Like go out, walk for 5 minutes. After 1 month, you change it and you will write go out for a run for 5 minutes. After another month, go to the gym for 30 minutes, just like that. For example, just for example. And that's how you build a good habit with a to-do list. Okay? Okay? Understand that you might fail. Maybe you will fail, I don't know. You might lose track. This happened to a large part of the population, you know. Sometimes you don't have the time to perform the action, to do the habit, to build, to feed the habit, you know. Lose track. Yeah, sometimes you might lose track of that good habit, but that's alright. As long as you lose track and you return to the track after 1 day or 2 days, you'll be on your way good. Okay? You might fail off someday. That's really normal. I fell off too. No perfectionism. No perfectionism. No perfectionism. What do I mean? What does it mean? No perfectionism. Listen, don't expect to have a to-do list of the month where you where there's only check mark without only check mark and no uh, x mark, you know. No, do not expect to complete a full week of doing only good habit. Maybe sometime you waste your time. Maybe sometime you just randomly doom scrolling on your phone. Yeah, there will be some time. It will take some time to have that to reach that level of perfection without any time you waste. You know, you get what I mean? Yeah. It would take some time to reach the level of doing it manually, automatically, and without any hesitation, and you just finish it every day. Yeah, there will be some day when you couldn't exercise, you don't have enough time. So yeah, no perfectionism. And you start small. What do I mean by start small? Oh damn. Start small. Um, don't set up big goals at the very beginning of building a good habit. Do it just small, just 5 minutes of meditation, and then you will increase it over time. Just 5 minutes of walk, and then you will move to 5 minutes of running, 5 minutes. Oh, no, that's too short. 30 minutes of walking or running, and then 30 minutes of going to the gym. Start small, okay? If you start too good or too heavy, you set up a really hard goal at the very beginning, just like going to the gym. You start bench pressing 405, you will die, man. You will die. You will fail. Start small. And maybe I don't have to write it out, but yeah, just let's just do it anyway. Build the momentum. Actually, I don't have to write it out, but you know, just build the momentum. Because when you have the momentum, you just do it, you just call it out, you just perform the action automatically without any hesitation or without using any of your willpower. You know, the willpower is do the thing you gotta do, you have to do, but it regardless of your feeling, your moods. Yeah, build the momentum. You will eventually build the momentum if you do it long enough. Yes? Okay? Congratulations, you level up. That's all the tip I want to give you today in this video.